by which a child can complete the journey of education. And one of the newest routes available is the Academy School. The Academy Schools are largely the brainchild of the then Secretary for Education, David Blunkett. They were introduced in 2000, and what they were intended to do was to solve the problem that he saw as, to quote him, schools that were failing. And what that basically meant was secondary schools that had fewer than 30% of its pupils achieving an A star to C grade in 5 of their GCSEs. So that was the criteria they had to meet if they wanted to be considered as a potential academy project. And also, to tie in with that, it was a lack of places at more successful schools. So the two things together, and you could be considered for academy status. It's still a relatively new project, so the success of it is still yet to be seen. Yeah, Ofsted does reports on academy schools every couple of years. I think it's 3 years into the lifespan of the academy school that they do a big full report, and then they check up every so often just to see how they're getting on. But because the lifespan of these schools is so young, the success of them, the long-term success, can't really yet be judged. The main difference that lies between academy schools and regular secondary schools is that academy schools are independent from the local education authority, and that means that they are often privately sponsored by prominent individuals or prominent companies, and those sponsors will have quite a large influence in the way that the academy is run. So that's the biggest difference between the two different systems. There's more information about academy schools on the Schoolfort website, which is www.schoolfort.com, and if you go to 11+, there is a document in there about the academy schools. They are relatively different in a few respects, but really it's a means by which children can gain an education.